Hey everyone! So it's been a hot minute since I've posted, and I just want to say sorry for the radio silence. I kind of got caught up with some stuff. I cooked up some ideas, wrote some scripts, and then scrapped them because everything I wrote was mid. Now you all know me, I don't put out brain rot. So I was letting ideas simmer, thinking about what to teach next, when one of my students sent me a video. And man, this video hits different. I don't really know much about the speaker, nor do I really care, but I found this video so interesting because it's jam-packed with English expressions. And for that reason, many of you guys may find it challenging to understand what's actually being discussed. Please listen the first time, and I'll go over all of the words, and then at the end of this video, please watch the video again and check your understanding. So now, let's get the ball rolling and let's check out this video. This video is super interesting because it teaches over 9 expressions in under a minute, just like this intro. So let's go ahead and watch the clip.
The story that I read online, because obviously the news followed up on this, and they said that, so he was like 5'5". I guess he was involved with drugs, actually, with his roommate. They sold drugs together, something like that. They had a falling out over the drug money or something like that. The roommate beat the shit out of him so bad he dropped out of school. He had this major falling out with the roommate, but they were close, had a big falling out. The shooter took him to small claims court over some money. And I guess this guy was just in a downward spiral. He lost his job. He got in a hit and run crash and ran from the police. Then he was swearing at the cops when they showed up to arrest him. And I guess his life just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I assume he took it out on the roommate and popped off, killed the whole family.
It's horrifying, but how do you fit into that?
So this is just my opinion, speculation. This is like a month after Luigi Mangione. He had on a...
How much of that conversation did you guys understand? If it all sounded like gibberish, don't worry, because we are going to go through it line by line right now.
The story that I read online, because obviously the news followed up on this. And
Number 1, follow up on something. It is a phrasal verb that means to investigate something or to check something out.
They said that, so he was like 5'5". I guess he was involved with drugs, actually, with his roommate.
Number 2, to be involved with something. To be involved with drugs means to be connected in some way to drugs, either through selling them or doing them.
They sold drugs together, something like that.
One of the later sentences clarifies this and says, they sold drugs together.
They had a falling out over the drug money or something like that.
Number 3, have a falling out. This is an idiom that means to stop being friends after a fight.
The roommate beat the shit out of him.
Number 4, to beat the shit out of someone. This is slang and it means to hurt someone very badly. And it is a very rude and crude way of saying this.
The roommate beat the shit out of him so bad he dropped out of school.
Number 5, drop out of school. This is a phrasal verb that means to leave school before graduating or to leave school before finishing your degree.
He had this major falling out with the roommate, but they were close, had a big falling out. The shooter took him to small claims court over some money.
Number 6, to take someone to court. This is a phrasal verb that means to make a legal complaint against someone. Now, what does a small claims court mean? A small claims court is a court for small money disputes, so small amounts of money.
And I guess this guy was just in a downward spiral.
Number 7, downward spiral. This is an idiom and it refers to a situation where things get worse and worse and it's really hard to get out of that situation. So this man's life was in a downward spiral because things are getting worse every day. One bad thing happens, which leads to the next, which leads to the next.
He lost his job. He got in a hit and run crash.
Number 8, hit and run crash. What do you think this means? So look at the name, hit and run. This is an accident where the driver hits a car or hits a person and they flee the scene or they leave the scene without stopping. Not a very good thing to do.
And ran from the police.
Number 9, run from the police. What does this phrase mean? To run from the police means to try to escape the police. Again, like a hit and run crash, not advisable. Not a good thing to do.
Then he was swearing at the cops when they showed up to arrest him.
Number 10, swear at someone. Swear at someone is a phrasal verb that means to say bad words or say rude words to someone. So this man was involved with a hit and run accident. He fled the police and now he's swearing at the police.
Then he was swearing at the cops when they showed up to arrest him.
Number 11, show up. Show up is a phrasal verb that means to arrive or appear in a situation. So we can talk about people showing up, or if you've lost something, let's say like your glasses, you could say, oh, I'm sure they will show up at some point. My glasses will appear at some point.
And I guess his life just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I assume he took it out on the roommate.
Number 12, to take it out on someone. To take it out on someone is an idiom that means to get mad, angry, or frustrated, and to release those feelings on someone else. It's usually a misdirected type of energy, so maybe you're mad about a grade you received in class, you might get angry at your friend, so you're taking out your frustration on your friend when really what you're mad about is the grade you've received.
I assume he took it out on the roommate and popped off.
Yeah.
Killed the whole family.
Now here's the last one, pop off. Pop off is a phrasal verb, and this phrasal verb has different meanings depending on the context. So what I want you all to do is write in the comments below what you think the speaker means when he says, I assume he took it out on the roommate and popped off.
Horrifying, but how do you fit into that?
Number 14, to fit into something. To fit into something is a phrasal verb that means to understand your connection or role in a situation. So the interviewer asks the interviewee, how do you fit into that? Meaning, what is your connection to this man who we are talking about? So there you go, you guys. I've just taught you 14 useful English expressions. Please go back to the beginning of this video now and watch the clip again and check your understanding. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you are new here and want to see more content like this, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.